Hello YouTube, iFixItAll here, Team iFixItAll. So, interesting things as we live our life and we try to wonder, where in the world is God in all this? Where in the world is God? For quite a long time, some interesting stuff has been happening to me. And one of them has to do with when I say a word or think a word, I'll hear that word pop up in another format. Let's say I'm talking and I say the word sunflower, and a commercial will come on TV and there'll be something about sunflower seeds. And the word sunflower is said right away within that same time window. And so, I guess last fall, my first log entry here is the 19th of October of 2024. I started tracking every single time this happens. And what you got to understand is, with life, you have an audience of one. It's between you and God. That's your audience. You have an audience of one. So hopefully you can conduct yourself, and so can I, in a manner that is in compliance with God, which He would endorse, and give Him His just dues when He shows up. And I look at this as God shows up every single time this little thing has happened to me. Also, I have an ability to just tell time out of nowhere. Like, it could be nighttime, it could be daytime, but I have a feeling, a connection with time. I can be so darn close within just no more than being off by 10 minutes. Most of the time, I'm within 4 or 5 minutes. Here's my first entry, and I've named this file God is Watching Me. 19 October 24. I'm working on a locust tree behind, and I've forgotten a lot of this stuff too. This has been going on so long, I've forgotten all of these. 19 October 2024. And I'm just going to start there. I'm not going to say all the dates, but it goes back to 19 October 2024, which is when I started tracking this stuff. I'm working on a locust tree behind the woodshed, and notice I have burdock burrs all over my sweatshirt and glove. And right at that moment, I am beginning to remove them. The word burdock root is used in a supplemental plug on one of the podcasts I was listening to. They said burdock right at the moment I was saying the word in my mind. Burdock. Next one, I'm calling my rooster Bob. And then the podcaster I'm listening to says the name Bob. Next one, I'm designing a shop press for general purpose use, and a podcast speaker. At that very second, I finished thinking out a design in my head ending with shop press. The podcaster said the word press. Next, I'm writing down the number. I'm writing down I type this stuff up so fast, I run to my computer to log it in. I'm writing down a number and thinking 55%. And then the news guy says 50%. Next one. The term CNN is being spoken on one of the broadcasts I am listening to, while the term CNN is being spoken on another broadcast by the very same speaker on a different podcast. Something a tad different here. I've always been a good guesser of time with an accuracy of 5 to 15 minutes. This time I just started outside and trying to connect with God, then said the time is 5:21. My shop clock was reading exactly 5:21 when I got up to look at it. Granted, it was a few seconds afterward, but I had been looking across the garage towards the small refrigerator to see what time it was. At first, I thought I was an hour off, as it appeared to be around 4:30 p.m. Nope. I got off the stool, walked over, and it was just a half or so minute after 5:21. God is real again. Next one. I'm typing the word checked, and I hear the word check being said by the podcaster I'm listening to. I'm thinking a situation out, and the word confirm rolls right out of my mind, right through my mind, and then on TV, the guy speaking says confirmed. I'm reading the word free as a part of a larger sentence, and the guy on the radio says free. I'm thinking about something that included the word crazy, then the radio speaker says crazy instantly, right away. Wife and I are on the couch looking up on YouTube what to do with whey, which is a byproduct of milk. I said the word whey, and the commercial on TV said whey at the same time. I'm typing the word floor in reply to a YouTube viewer, and the lady on the radio says the word floor. Here's one I missed. Same time frame. We're in January time frame now, 2025. I said the word time, and instantly I hear the word time spoken on TV. I was reading a job ad, and the location was China. Then the radio I had on, the caller said the word China. I'm reading the word limited, and the same word was spoken on a podcast I was listening to. I was reading the words BlackRock, and the podcaster speaking said the words BlackRock. Yeah, I was reading the words BlackRock, and the podcast speaker said the words BlackRock. I was reading the word action and heard the podcaster say actions. I said the word happening, and happening was said almost at the same time on TV. I was praying to get help to find work, then the podcast person instantly said the word job at the same time I did. I'm applying to a job, and they want my preferred time zone in my profile. I was scrolling through the zones, and as I see the word Africa, the podcaster says the word Africa. I'm reading a word sales in a paragraph, and the podcaster says the word sales. Here's another one I'm missing. I forgot to log in. Wife is saying the word Jewish, and on TV, the person said Jewish. I'm clearing out an old miscellaneous shop bowl, and as I'm thinking of its material, I think the word stainless. And the podcaster then said stainless steel. I'm thinking of the word root while doing up garden seeds, and the radio says the word root. I am saying hello a few times to my new baby chickens. Then the guy on the TV's phone rings. Yeah. I'm saying hello to a few times to my new baby chickens, and then the guy on TV, his phone rings and he says hello right at the same time. I remember that. This was one of a kind. Oh, this one's kind of backwards, but the podcaster said the word delivered, and then the wife's calling to me and says the word delivered. It was a part of a larger sentence. Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, I'll read that again. This one's kind of backwards, but the podcaster said the word delivered, and then the wife's talking to me and says the word delivered. Yeah, she was talking about a package. No, she's talking about a story she wrote, and she said it was delivered to the customer. I'm counting mini bamboo sticks. I'm counting how many bamboo sticks I need, and I total up and think 5. Then the podcaster says there was a total of 5 aircraft. I'm collecting eggs from my chickens, and the show I am listening to says eggs. So that takes me to 29th of March, 2025. On the 26th, I had 4 occurrences. On the 28th, I had 2. There's lots of times where I've had multiple interactions per day with God swinging by and saying hi. So pay attention to your surroundings. And don't forget, give God credit where credit is due. There's a lot of good things going on, a lot of bad things. Hopefully he can use his power to get rid of all this garbage going on nowadays. Alrighty, guys. That'll be that. God is real. God is good. Have a great day. See you. Bye.